You walk into the room feeling completely fine, confident, even, and then someone mentions their new car, their holiday, their renovation, and something shifts inside you. You didn't change, your bank account didn't change, but suddenly, you feel smaller, quieter, like something is wrong with you. That feeling has a name, and it's costing you more than you think. Maybe it happens at a family dinner. A cousin casually drops what they paid for something, and you feel a sting you didn't expect. Or you're scrolling through a friend's Instagram not even consciously and you close the app feeling oddly deflated. Or you're at work, and someone talks about their investment portfolio like it's nothing, and you smile and nod while something quietly tightens in your chest. It's not jealousy, not exactly, it's something quieter, and a lot more personal than that. Here's why this matters. That feeling, that sudden sense of not being enough, doesn't just hurt emotionally. It changes how you make decisions with money. People who feel financially inferior around others tend to overspend to compensate, avoid thinking about money altogether, or make impulsive financial moves just to feel like they're keeping up. The emotion comes first, the financial damage follows. Psychologists call it social comparison theory. We don't measure our wealth in absolute terms, we measure it relative to the people around us. Your brain isn't asking, do I have enough? It's asking, do I have enough compared to them? And that's a game you can never actually win, because there will always be someone with more in whatever room you're standing in. Think about this. Someone earning $10,000 a year living in a small town might feel perfectly comfortable. Move that same person to a neighborhood where everyone earns $100,000, and suddenly they feel poor even though nothing about their income changed. The numbers stayed the same, the feeling completely reversed. That's not a weakness, that's how human psychology is wired. We are deeply social creatures. We've always used other people as reference points for survival. The problem is that this instinct, which once helped us understand our standing in a tribe, now shows up in our relationship with money in ways that quietly destabilize us. And here's the layer most people don't talk about. Sometimes, feeling poor around certain people isn't really about money at all. It's about belonging. It's the fear that you're somehow behind in life, that you made the wrong choices, that time is running out and everyone else figured something out that you didn't. Money becomes the scoreboard we use to measure whether we're living a worthy life, and that is an exhausting way to relate to it. Most people assume the solution is to earn more. If I just made more, I wouldn't feel this way, but that's rarely true. Because the comparison doesn't disappear with a raise, it just moves up a level. The goalposts shift. The people you compare yourself to earn more. The feeling returns. More money without a different relationship to money doesn't buy you peace. It just upgrades the anxiety. The shift that actually helps isn't about isolation, it's about intention. Start noticing when a comparison is useful and when it's just noise. A useful comparison might be learning how someone built something you genuinely want to build. Noise is measuring your ordinary Tuesday against someone else's highlight. One grows you, the other just quietly drains you. Your financial life is not a race with other people's timelines. It never was. The people who build real, lasting wealth almost always describe a moment when they stopped looking sideways and started looking forward at their own life, their own values, their own definition of enough. So the next time you feel that familiar sting in a room full of people, pause before you spiral. Ask yourself whose measuring stick you're actually using, because if it isn't yours, it was never going to tell you the truth anyway.